Alright, so I want you to forget everything you've been told. Reset your brain and act like all of this is your first experience. I know that all of you are at different points and levels when it comes to the stock market. For example, some of you might be just starting off in the stock market while others are profitable accounts already in the making. But that doesn't mean that learning something new is a bad thing, but stepping stone into improving where you're already at. And with that said, I want to show you me hitting my stop loss today because people online, they for some reason find me losing money more entertaining than me making money. I don't understand it, but I'll just go with it, okay? I'm pretty sure everybody lost money in these past couple of days because most of the cryptocurrencies have been red anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is episode 2 in my course, by the way, if you didn't already know, and this is going to be the process, the generalized process of what I do on a day-to-day basis. So let's recap real quick of what I did in episode 1, which episode 1 just teaches you for the starter pack of my course, which, if you haven't seen, no, sorry, not a course, but a subscription to my trading bot. If you haven't seen the updated price, let me show it to you real quick because you're going to get a kick out of it. It is at a lower price than it ever has been at this moment, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to increase it back. This is a discount. Literally 60% off on almost every single plan, okay? So this is the cheapest it's ever been for a monthly subscription. So this is like the best time to buy right now. And I showed you the process of how to manage the starting trading pot. But now that I've already gone over all of that, I'm going to show you the process of what it takes. Let's recap everything. So first off, you find stock to buy the day. It's 6 p.m. The market's already closed, so there's no movement or anything whatsoever. So this trading bot will basically just look at the closing prices of every single one of these stocks, and it'll tell me, hey, this is the stock to buy for tomorrow, because the market's closed, and it can basically get a very stable outlook on the prices, and we can get the best, most stable information at this moment, because it takes a while for the bot to run. That's why I usually wait till the market closes, obviously. But as you can see, I lost 1.29% today. I can show you the proof with my account right here while my trading bot is finding the best stock to buy for tomorrow, as you can see here. And it was a loss for 12 bucks. Really not that impressive. However, what is impressive is the fact that I've been up. I was up. Guess how much I was up the previous video I posted? 46%. Guess how much I'm up now? That's right. 64% year to date. It's going to go down by about 1.5%. So 63% year to date. So as of this year, I've had 3 months that I've made more than 8%. I would have passed a funded account 3 times in the span of a year. Okay, you understand that makes you have 3 payouts in the span of a year. That's freaking phenomenal. I think you only need to pass 1 per year, and I've passed 3. Just quotes, by the way. I haven't actually, obvious. You can see the background is still running. So, yeah. Look at all of these ETFs or exchanges. They are all freaking red. They are very red. It has been super red. And while everybody else is whining and crying, oh, why did I invest in crypto? I'm over here still making money, still investing in stocks because it's the most stable fucking source of income. Like, literally, look at the fucking prices of S&P 500 and stuff. They only went down 0.5% today. Like, that's insane. Everything else went down like 15%. S&P 500 only went down 0.5%. So, literally, S&P 500 literally just made money. That's too good to be true for some people. That is, if you invested in S&P 500, you would have 13% returns this year. That's pretty fucking wild. But, obviously, with mine, you would have more than 3 times that. You know what? I'm going to do the math right now to tell you exactly how much more that is. So, let's say that's 61 divided by 14. 4 times. And I have about 4 times as Warren Buffett as well. So that's pretty phenomenal, to say the least. Now, here's the thing about the stock market. I'm going to explain to you this as a perspective so that you can understand my perspective. Whenever I make a trade, when I buy something, I am willing to lose this much money for a chance to make it this much money. So I could have made 4% today. And I've actually have screenshotted proof that I've had 4% days for basically the past couple of days. In fact, yesterday I made 2%. Sorry, not yesterday, the day before that. 4%. Really quick 4% with our cat. I think it was our cat. 7% profit. That was a great day. And this will usually be happening in the span of 2 to 3 hours. I'll make 7% profit. Actually only made that much. Okay, so just to inform you guys, just so you all know this, I will be linking all of this stuff in the description, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's done, now that I've been waiting for a good 8 minutes. It says that the best stock to buy for tomorrow is VRTX, which will be the final day of the week, obviously. Then the bot calculator, and we go through the whole process. This does the whole thing that I literally spent the entirety of episode 1 doing. It does it all for you. So if you pay an extra $100 a month, you'll get access to this. So here's what it does. Stock. Pretty sure I've traded this stock. But matter, what I need to do is you get your key levels, the entries for bearish and bullish. That's our bearish entry. And our bullish entry, this is the level that I put this at, 382.86. Almost exactly where the post market is at right now. So, 2.5, but the take profit, 385.11 down to 378.63. This is to the entry price, which was 87, and then the profit is 0.48. There we go. All right, so now we have our 2 entry prices. So there's 4 scenarios. There's always 4 scenarios that you gotta watch out for whenever you have these orders, okay? This is how orders work. What you do is if the market is pre-market opens here, you gotta make sure that you have a limit order with your bullish entry price. So it goes down to this. Now let's say that it's here. Then you don't have any orders, but you'll type in the maths for how many shares you want, and the price will be bullish. But let's say that it goes below this redness over here, this whole red area, which is the stop loss zone for the previous market close and the bullish entry. It goes below that, then you want to create a limit order for bearish entry because you're predicting that it's going to go all the way down to bearish. So that's the prediction at all times, and especially if market opens below that, then you definitely have the limit order open. So you create a limit order, basically, with your account. And you just wait for it to hit that price, and then the limit order fills, obviously. Those are 2 options, 3 options, actually, because I told you before, it goes here, it could, in fact, go up, and you gotta have that as an open. Whenever it's in this red area, you have this limit order, but not like open. You don't activate it. You don't click on the limit order yet. You'll wait till it touches that price. That's when you buy, because that shows that there's enough bullish momentum for it to continuate on the previous market close. And the same thing's true if it's above this, then it drops down. There's still enough bullish momentum. Alright, so let's say this is the special scenario that is below. Market price opens below bearish entry, this level. You're like, shit, what the fuck do I do? What you do is you take this, copy, paste it, and you just lower it to the open price. So whatever the price opened at, you just buy at that opening price, or you create a limit order at that opening price. So once it buys, it's extremely bullish, by the way, if it goes below bearish entry, usually. Obviously, it didn't happen today because it was too much market bearish momentum that it just didn't work. But these 2 levels right here are both support levels, and they will benefit you greatly. These levels have a fucking 65%, 67% win rate every single time. And of course, I have proof of it. Shown you the proof that it works, obviously. That's literally it. That's basically all of the course right there. That's literally all you need to know. And you'll make fucking shit tons of money every single year. I haven't even used margin. I haven't used a funded account. I haven't used anything. I've literally just been trading with this trading bot, following what it tells me to do, doing what it says me to do, and it has consistently made me this much money in the span of almost a full year. I've been consistently trading. I can show you proof that I've been consistently trading. Obviously, I got into the stock market way beforehand, but this trading journey for me been almost an entire year. Obviously, September 27th, 2024. So when it hits November this year, first year trading and I'm already profitable. That's pretty fucking dope. Say that myself. Pretty fucking awesome. Performance-wise, this is returns I've had, whatnot. Year to date, it's 64%. 1 year, obviously, because there is this month. But you see, the issue is with this month is I didn't have my trading bot back then this month. I didn't use it on this month either. These 2 months I didn't use my trading bot. And look at where they got me. This month I did, but it was a 4% loss of the month. That's literally nothing. You wouldn't even lose your funded account. You just wouldn't have made enough. So yeah, when I turn 18, I'm gonna put in a lot of time in the stock market. And if y'all want to join me in this journey, you can. You can join the Discord. You can do all of that and make all this money with me. I guess in episode 3 we'll go through prop firms and stuff. But until then, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.